Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, feel free to contact me at 339-1670 or 238-6716. Those of you that have properties to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me. Now, for those of you who lend your friend and your family your hard-earned cash and you cannot get it back, feel free to contact Real Talk Debt Collection Department at 339-1670 or 238-6716. I want to say a special good night to you viewers of Real Talk in Trinidad and Tobago, up the Caribbean and around the globe. Those of you that are on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali page, like and share as we go live. Now viewers, like and share the page, because during the course of the day, we bring you the news and the events with videos and photos of what is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago on a daily basis. Those of you on YouTube, subscribe, TT Real Talk, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live. Now viewers, it's a Monday night. The place was a little hot today, but nevertheless, I thank God for being here with you once more. Now remember, Real Talk is having its food drive going on. So feel free to plant a seed of $1,000. Contribute $1,000 to Real Talk. We want to get to the people. But as we go along during the course of the show, I will show you what we have been doing thus far. Now, our drive is different. The things that we give out, it is different. But it's because of you, the people, that contributed to us. We could have been able to do this. But nevertheless, I will give you some more info on it as we go along. Now, feel free to call in. Our show is a live show from Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. on Synergy TV. We have a rerun the following day, but because of the COVID-19 media briefing, it is not available for a rerun until after the COVID briefing comes to an end. So viewers, 238-6716, that is 238-6716, our studio line. Feel free to call in, drop your comments, let me hear what you have to say in Trinidad and Tobago. Even the outsiders of the Caribbean, good night to you. Feel free to call in, let us know what is taking place in your country concerning the COVID-19 experience. So as we start off tonight, like you all know, it's a mashup Monday. So listen this. We're moving on to the roadmap team. Hear this, eh? A little laugh. A lot want to know if we have a jokey government. Listen this. The Ministry of Communication has announced that the input of citizens is needed. This is in relation to Trinidad and Tobago recovery post-COVID-19 team. The ministry is urging citizens to submit their suggestions on what they think the roadmap to recovery should include. Now this was posted on the Ministry of Communication website. I went up and saw it myself. The ministry further stated that the more citizens contribute, the more representative or representation this nation initiative will be. Citizens are asked to access the form via the link provided on the Ministry of Communication post site. Now viewers, I want you all to keep in mind, you are not getting paid for this. None of you who take part in this is getting 1 cent, not even to cut in half. I'm going to be very, very blunt. It's Mashup Monday. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, the Honorable Keith Rowley, and his cabinet members have appointed a 20-member team to steer Trinidad in the right direction. He called it the COVID-19 recovery team. This team was selected to come up with a plan to steer Trinidad and Tobago. At the end of every 30 days, this 20-member team is getting a salary. They are being paid to come up with a plan and to present it to the minister on how Trinidad and Tobago should steer the COVID-19 pandemic. Now the Ministry of Communication now wants us, the citizen, to send in application on what we think or how Trinidad and Tobago should be steered. I keep on telling you, the citizens, and even those in authority, why did you hire a 20-member team? Why did you hire a 20-member team? What are they going to bring to the table? I'm going to mash them up on Fire Friday. I'm going to mash them up Fire Friday with this. I think there's a release sometime this week, the cabinet meeting. So apparently they can't wait for quite June, because in June we might be out of the COVID-19 pandemic. But them coming to the table with a solution done in June. March, April, May, June is the 4th month. They're talking about 3 months stay at home. You know why I say 3 months? You get your rental assessment, they say it's for 3 months. You get your food grant, your salary grant, they say it's for 3 months. You get your increase on your food card, they say it's for 3 months. So why not just come out and tell the public we're staying at home for 3 months? Look at the pattern. Look at the pattern. These vouchers was donated in the time frame. And you would see. Only the smart ones would notice that. But nevertheless, you hire a 20-member team to bring a solution to the government to steer Trinidad and Tobago. But you come out now and you post up on your website, you want the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to contribute, to voice their opinion on which direction should go. So you're wasting money with a 20-member team. We have plenty money now. We have by the billions. To top off that now, some people who collected the salary relief grant, some got $1,500 and some got $2,800. Why am I saying that? Because pictures were sent to me of the checks. I have it. I didn't get time to forward it to my directors and them to show you all. Some got 15, some got 2,800. Just imagine that. We have a caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yes, I'm joining with the 20-member team to give you my verdict. The short-term plan is to open up all business, and the long-term plan is for the call election and let us step aside and let somebody else rule the country. Thank you, good night.
Thank you, my friend. Now just imagine you hire a 20-member team. This 20-member team will bring ideas to you. You hire them. You appointed them. So why it is you post it up on your website now? You want the citizens now. Now this 20-member team ain't working for free. Not one of them could come out and say they are not getting a salary. How many of them could do that? How many of them could do that? How many? Because everybody wants to work for a salary. Nobody is contributing, nothing free. So this is to give you, the citizen, to shed a little light on it. You hire a team, but we have to tell you what to do. So what the hell the team doing there? If you are paying them, what are they doing? To take ideas from the citizens? No. No. The citizens ain't getting no money. Because when they make a ruling on the head, the tailors have to go with it. Up to now, pharmaceutical ain't going down. The prices of drugs ain't going down, it went up. Groceries ain't went down, it went up. But we have a man sitting on the board, the COVID board, bringing in pharmaceutical and bringing in groceries. We do business. If you're vexed, you're calling, that's your business. Because at the end of the day, all I get a hefty salary to go home with. Citizens have to live on $1,500. It's a reminder for all you to understand. So if all you know it, now all you know it. So get a little wise. Be more into what is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. Call a good night. Hello? Oh, we lost that. Moving on, viewers. Feel free to call in 238-6716. You're wasting money hiring a team. I could tell you that day or night. Day or night, I could tell you that. Money spending like we have it in a big way. We have it in billions. So you're spending. So hear this now. The Ministry of Social Development and Planning Service said it has made social support payment totaling $76,777,000. $76,777,000 to date and has approved 2,991 applications. In a statement issued Monday, the ministry said it carried out weeks of verification process in order to prevent fraudulent activities. However, it noted that payment of social support measures are now underway. The ministry said, around 30,000 applications were received from citizens who are retrenched, terminated, or experiencing a loss of income. Of that, 2,991 applications were approved and applicants received their payment via direct transfer to their bank account or by a debit card for those without one. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Right ahead.
Is the family and friend being employed in the 20 people? And one next thing too, Sandy Grande do have no more the virus people there. I wonder if they're still paying rent. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I am waiting patiently to see when the report is leaving the Attorney General's office and will end up in the public domain or in the hands of the Minister of Health to explain to the people all the legal process that were taken for the Brooklyn settlement home. That is what I'm waiting to see. What protocol was in place? Well, you're renting building on the north, you're renting building on the south, you're renting building on the east, you're renting building on the west, and everything handed down to us. We Santa Claus, we children now, Santa Claus bring it and he handed down to us. If you fool 1.3 million people in Trinidad, you ain't fool this one. I just want to know why I get to know so. You know why? It's billions of dollars in tax-paying money going down the drain. Billions. And at the end of every 5 years, what do you have to show? What? What you created. If UNC was here, PPE was here, NJAC was here, ANR was here, I would have been doing the very same thing. The very, very same thing I would have been doing. You know why? Because nobody cannot control this mouth. I'm not in no one's back pocket. So that is why I could stand up here and tell all you the truth that is happening in Trinidad. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Saeed, you have one of the recovery teams that the government put there, right? And he is he have supermarket in Tobago. He have hardware. He have pharmacy, right? His alleged his name is Warner alleged, right? And this is the interest that and even have a warehouse called Sister Island, Tobago, and these are the people this government take to think, and we are poor people. They could have done that without.
Thank you, my friend. You see how information has come to the light? But we fool. Let me tell you something. You cannot fool all the people all of the time. If you're asking the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to make their comment, submit a form, fire the 20-member team. I don't business if there's 1%, 2%, 3%, or 4%. They're not doing their job. And if you're not doing your job, go home. It's a simple thing. But I can tell you something. You see power? When you're holding power, you don't want to let it go. You don't want to let it go. Staying on the grants, the ministry said it have taken initiative to fast-track payments, and it is expected that an estimated 4,000 payments will be made on a weekly basis for rental assistance, food and income support for all for 3 months period. All for 3 months period. So, are we going into a 3-month stay at home, or are we coming out of the 3 months? You tell me. You tell me. Rental assistance, food and income support, all for a 3-month period. So if them giving you this for 3 months, which means they already have into plan to stay at home policy for 3 months. Otherwise, they would have never been paying you for 3 months in advance. Follow the pattern. Follow the pattern. The children with the food card is for 3 months. You get your salary relief grant is for 3 months. Your rental assistance grant is for 3 months. All follow the pattern now. I should have smart ones outside here. Call a good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Ali, my contribution tonight is that what it is this government sell Labico for and to the Chinese government and at what cost, how we know nothing about that.
Thank you, my friend. I tell us mash up Monday. Is only on Real Talk, or let's get the real thing, you know. Only on Real Talk, or let us get the real thing. Because no other station, let me tell you something, they may coming out with this. They may coming out because they're under restrictions, because this one funding, and that one funding, and the next one funding, and the real talk not on the carpet. That is what made us number one. Caller, good night.
Good night to you, sir.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk.
Okay, I would like to ask a question, if you don't mind.
Are listening?
Okay. Could your boss send you home under the COVID-19 Act and retire you?
Caller, I did not hear what you said clearly. Can you repeat it?
Can your boss send you home and retire you under the COVID-19 Act?
Can a boss send you home and retire you? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, under the COVID-19 Act.
Okay, now, A boss could fire a worker at any point in time. At any point in time. That is what a boss could do. But before a boss fires a worker, you give them a 30 days notice or a 14 days notice. Under the COVID-19 is where the ministries and the various ministers, we have a stay-at-home policy. It is not a law, it is not a legislation. But the government, the Minister of Health, is asking citizens to stay at home to prevent the spread of COVID-19 virus. But to say a boss firing you under COVID-19, that is real harsh. Take what I'm telling you. It really is harsh. All he could do, he could probably pay you for the time you stay home. It all depends on how long you're working for the company or how good your boss know you. Or else, he could help you sign up for the grants. He could probably assist you by downloading it and just signing his signature stating, yes, you were retrenched because of what the COVID-19 has done to his business. And the government will surely help you out because they say they're helping a lot. So we're moving along, viewers. Extending the current stay-at-home measures beyond May 15, 2020 is irresponsible without addressing the issue being faced by businesses and employees. This is according to the president of the Samoa Business Association, Mr. Charan, Vivek Charan. He said employees and employers are now seeking to avoid financial collapse, hunger, and even homelessness. He claims that some workers are at home and are at the end of their fortnightly or monthly salary paid to them 6 weeks ago. So let's listen now carefully. When I was saying, what does the government of the day have in place for COVID-19 in case it should hit Trinidad and Tobago, the Speaker of the House did not find it proper to discuss. So now, according to the Samoa Business Association president, it's been 6 weeks now since the workers them are home. They have collected their fortnight salary, they have collected their monthly salary, and they have nothing to go on now. Because it's past 6 weeks. So who collected their fortnight? Collected it. Who collected their monthly? Collect their monthly, and that's it. That's it. Mr. Charan noted that the business sector can make the necessary adjustment to operate after the stay-at-home measures ended. Hey, let me tell you something. It's tough out there, you know. It's real hard out there, you know. Take what I'm telling all you. I just be out there every single day. And I could tell you, over the weekend, we had our food drive in some places. Wow. I was amazed to see the condition, how people living. And I heard Mr. Clarence Rambarat saying that there is no hunger in Trinidad and Tobago. So to Mr. Clarence, you're the Minister of Agriculture, and you put nothing in place for the farmers in Trinidad and Tobago. Nothing. When La Hunt wanted to charge around West farmers for using water from a pond that they dig, and he said the Wassa police is going to charge them, where was the Minister of Agriculture? They had nobody to stand up for them. You know who stood up for them? Saieed Ali on Real Talk. Every single night for 1 week, I asked Mr. La Hunt if you could tell me where Mocha getting water from to water the golf course. If you could come out and tell the public where Mocha getting their water from, go ahead and charge the farmers. I stood for 1 week right here on Real Talk platform and asked that question. 1 week. And when they couldn't give an answer, they dropped all charges. So where was Clarence Rambarat for the farmers concerning agriculture? Now you want to say that you don't know of anybody hungry in Trinidad and Tobago? Where you living? Venezuela? Where you living? Margarita? If you want to know where it have hungry people, guys, come back. If you want to know where it have hungry people, my numbers are 339-1670. And I'm sure you have a cell phone. And I'm sure you know how to operate it. Boy, let me tell you something. Let's choose the correct man to play mad wrong, you know. Or let's choose the correct man to play mad wrong, you know. Because I will show you where to have hungry people living. Listen to this. Put up the pictures of our food drive we did over the weekend. Now, viewers, I want to say tonight, to those of you who contributed to Real Talk, who contributed $1,000 and to plant a seed. Now, here how Real Talk did this food drive. Over the weekend, Sunday, we gave out over 50 hampers. But listen to this. These hampers, you get in your grocery hamper, you get in a market bag, and you get in a chicken. You get in a chicken. I want to say a special thanks to Rashid from Gasparillo. He's a certified chicken depot operator. So I want to say good night to him. So this is what Real Talk did. That was my van there. That was some of the stuff that was loading up. You can see the chicken, two chicken there. The bag on the right. That bag was full with chicken. You have the hampers there, and you have a market bag. Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, 6 o'clock, me and my wife was in the market. And you know what we did? The same way we would make a market for our house is the same way I made it for the less fortunate citizens. That's when I was loading up my van. You get in chicken, you get in a grocery bag, and you get in a bag with market. We didn't do like the rest of people and just give you dry goods, you know. I didn't do that. Because I will tell you something. You cook dal from Monday to Friday, and you go just put in a cup and drink it, and dal. Everybody giving out dry goods. What you gonna do? You gonna mix rice and water, rice and sugar, rice and condensed milk, long ago, children, when things was hard? No, we didn't that. I didn't do that. I thought about the people as human beings. So Sunday we started off our drive, and we will continue. Put back up the pictures, let us see it. That is what we did. You get in your hamper. This, what you see presently, this came this afternoon. It is 50 bags of market stuff. 50 bags. I want to thank the guy, and I want to thank his mom. She's always locked on to Real Talk. The guy said, Saeed, my mom loves how you dance on TV. I said, eh? So this, viewers, that came this afternoon. Tomorrow I'll be getting some more hampers and chicken. So to those who contributed, those who planted a seed. Now, I gotta tell you something, The reason why I did not videotape the individuals collecting these food, I don't want them to feel nothing less than a human being. I am not going to put them up on camera showing that they're begging for food or they are poor people. I am not going to do that. I am a human being. I know what it is not to have. I know what it is not to have. God blessed me. We have a call on the line. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Said.
Go right ahead.
I wonder if that's the same woman who went in the bank with $185,000 and couldn't give an account for it.
Up to now.
She charged the food card. You know how much food 185,000 could have feed?
I'm telling you.
And nothing come out of it?
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, Real Talk did it different. Everybody giving out dry goods, dry goods, dry goods. So I sat down. I said, dry goods, tin, beans and black eye and lentil and dal and rice. I said, but wait now, boy. Giving the hamper is good. I'm not saying anything. It is good. But Real Talk did it different. We did it different from everybody else. From everybody else. I give you a grocery bag. I give you a market bag. Here what the market bag consists. You have pumpkin. You have cabbage. You have baigan. You have tomatoes. You have bori. You have pimento pepper. You have pumpkin. Oh God. Something again about 7 or 8 different items in the market bag. 7 or 8 different things in the market bag. That's how I thought about my home. Eating comfortable market stuff is the same way I did for the less fortunate. Dashing bush was something we put. So I made it possible because of the people who contributed. And I will tell you something. Those that contributed, may God bless you richly. So that's why for the last 2 weeks that went by, you all heard two miracles right here on Real Talk that took place. Now, I will tell you something. There's a lady. I was looking for a number this afternoon, but I couldn't find it. But I will get her on the show tomorrow night. This woman had a stroke. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. This woman had a stroke. And she believed in God. Let me tell you something. It's not about race or religion. She believed in God. And she planted a seed. She planted a seed. Today, you see the stroke that the woman had? She was healed completely. You know what she did? She planted a seed. She planted a seed. When you plant a seed, you're sure that seed a tree is going to come forth. And when that tree comes forth, it will bear fruits. Her fruit was her body healing from her stroke. And I know tonight she is locked on. I know that. Because she said, Saeed, since you're on air, I'm watching your show. And she planted a seed. And her entire body is healed. I was looking for her number today to get her on air to explain to you what she did. But tomorrow you're going to hear it. So viewers, I continue to ask of you, contribute $1,000 to Real Talk. Or the businessman out there who have a business. Plant a seed. You know, all that big in business, or look at give more than 1,000. So we can feed more people. So now that I have shown you what I did over the weekend with those who contributed thus far, this is where your money went. This came this afternoon, and over the weekend, this is what they're going to get from Real Talk. Over the weekend, well, we was loading up a van there. So you had your chicken. The camera girl said, Saeed, take out the chicken now, let's do a little video with it. So the people could see where their money going and what you're doing. So you're seeing the chicken, You've seen the hampers and you've seen the market bag. And tonight, I am proud to say thanks to all those who contributed, and may God richly bless you. They planted seed. Saeed, everybody needs something. We have a need, but we're giving it to your drive. God will bless us. Every single night, me being a spiritual person, say a prayer for them. A special prayer. So I'm asking you, the citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, even though you're outside Trinidad and you want to contribute, it's not a problem. Western Union. Yeah? Western Union, and we will get it. So if you as Real Talk did it, let me tell you something. We outstanding. Camera girl, you there? She there? That she the chicken chewing good. Yeah. Real Talk did it. Let me tell you something. We outstanding. Being the #1 current affairs program, we did something different. So anybody collected a hamper from us, from Real Talk, you get in chicken, you get in market, and you get in your grocery bag. You know, to those who give, I know they felt comfortable and they trust Saeed, that Saeed would go down to the poor. And I did go down to the less fortunate. I did it different. A lot of people said, Saeed, where did you come from? It has certain people said certain things to me. It's like, wow. You know when people tell you something and it's touch your heart? This touched my spirit. This touched my spirit. But nevertheless, let the ministers them fight up. We will deal with them. We will deal with them. But I want to touch on something tonight. I want to educate you all a little bit. Put a little education in your brain. But before I go to that, I want to say a happy birthday to Ina Mongru. My dear, the wine tastes lovely, I must say, and thank you. But tonight, I am wishing you God's blessing, health and strength to you and your family. You did accommodate me on my birthday, so thank you so much. But to you and your family, to you especially, health and strength, goodwill, and may God extend your life together with your family. So viewers, let me go down to a little business now. Now that you all know what Real Talk did, how we did it, I encourage you to continue planting a seed. Those of you who have the $1,000 to give it freely. And God will give you freely. You know why I am saying that? You know why I am saying that? And I am proud to say it. Watch me. You see Real Talk? Real Talk don't beg for ads. I do not beg anybody. Hey, sponsor my show now. I need a 5,000. Oh God. You see that? You know what keeps me going? It's the grace of God. It's planting seed. Because I don't ask. The only thing I'm asking of you, the citizen, is to contribute $1,000. Or maybe more to feed the poor. And you saw how we did it. We did it different. So run the video. Run the stream. So viewers, remember, I know my director is itching a minute. What you are looking at is not peas tree, is not tomatoes tree. If you notice, it is 3 buckets. Those are marijuana plants. Why am I showing it? Why am I standing next to it? It's because it is because remember when I pushed for the bill? Remember when I pushed for the bill to decriminalize marijuana? So what I did, we got 4 trees. You could plant 4 trees in your compound, and you're safe. You're safe. You could have 30 grams or less in your possession Whether you're in the house or you're on the road and you're safe. You see those trees? Those are experimental trees. Those are experimental trees. I am proud to say that, and I am proud to show it. You know why? Nobody else did it. Nobody else. So the ganja man, all the ganja man, you can have 4 trees. This is reality. In other countries, marijuana are legal. So 4 trees in your possession, it is legal. And I showed it brave, you know. You know why? Because of real talk. We push for it, we get it passed for you. Look how, you see how beautiful them trees looking? See how green it looking? So that's why I come out and say, for all the drugs man and them, who's smoking? The pushers. I contribute a lot something to Real Talk to feed the poor, nah? I tell her everything I come with. Look at Papi. Rock back with the tree. He rocked back with the tree. You see, when I come here on my set, I just bring the truth and I just bring the facts to all you. If we didn't get the legislation passed, you think I would have gone to take up pictures with marijuana tree and post it up on TV? Huh? So I want to thank the Attorney General of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Faris Al-Rawi, for listening to me and to putting it into consideration to get the 4 trees in the home and 30 grams of marijuana on an individual possession. You must be over the age of 18. I want to thank him for passing that. Because we pushed it and look at there. Kola, good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, in December last year when they legalized this marijuana, I mean, I listened attentively because, I mean, this was real excitement for me. You wouldn't believe.
Are you a planter?
Actually, no. I mean, I smoke weed already. But in terms of planting it, the first time I ever saw a tree was after they legalized it. You know?
Okay.
I used to have to buy.
Well, in that case, you could contribute a little thousand to Real Talk then.
Real Talk about that, Mr. Ali.
Yeah. Go ahead, make your comment.
Well, the thing about it is, I was watching this guy named Mr. Alexander earlier before your show, and he was stating that is a problem with, because mind you, before I say this, it was said by law that each individual in our house could have 4 plants. I mean, if 4 people living in our house, 4 adults, I mean, it would be kind of unpractical for them to have 16 plants.
Okay, let me correct you there. It's 4 trees per household. Not everybody in the family planted. If you have 10 people in a family, that's 43, that I feel.
That's the thing.
You could get charged, right?
But according to the minister, sorry?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
According to the minister, they said each adult, I mean, of course, you have to use your discretion. I mean, why consume your whole garden with Asta marijuana trees? But at the same time, let's say, for instance, that's 2 people living in a household, and each person decide to want to plant 3 each. I mean...
I understand what you're saying. You have a small field.
Okay.
Thank you, my friend.
So it's 4 for sure.
Yes, 4 trees per household.
All right, Mr. Ali.
I got that very clear. 4 trees per household, not 4 trees per person over the age of 18. No, it's not so. 4 trees per household. Anything over 30 grams of marijuana in your possession, you could be charged under the Dangerous Drug Act for having an illegal substance on you. So viewers, moving along, feel free to contribute to the drive. Feel free, now that you have seen what we are doing and how we give out our stuff, what we give out, it is nothing to what everybody else given out. And I am not condemning everyone. I am not. Because they are doing a good deed on their behalf. But we did it different. We're outstanding, so we did it outstanding. Now, I like to maintain our level. So feel free to contribute. Now that you know The seed that you're planting, the $1,000 that you're planting, or the 3,000 and 4,000, them businessman going to start a plant now, you know it is going to the less fortunate, and you know that, since you see that now, you know we're outstanding. We are not running down Tom, Dick, and Harry. There's a difference between need and want. There's a difference between you need something and you want something. You have 2 cars, but you want an next car to make it 3. You have 2 cars, but you want an next car to make it 3. You don't need the next car, you know, but you want it. So this is the difference. I am not saying come to Real Talk Studios on Caroni Savannah Road and have 20,000 people line up outside. I'm not doing that. I have people throughout Trinidad and Tobago have located people that need. And the ones that are getting it is the people in need. So viewers, as we move along tonight, listen to this. Now during all the oil scandal that is taking place throughout Trinidad and Venezuela, and gas going to Aruba and ending up in Venezuela, and Dulce Rodriguez under sanctions from the U.S., Maduro is under sanctions from the U.S. Let me teach you a little something. Because I hear everybody talking about sanctions, and nobody not explaining what sanction is. Up to now, I haven't heard anybody mention what sanction is and what it would do to Trinidad and Tobago. So listen to this. What is sanction? A sanction is a threatened penalty for disobeying a law or rule. Dulce Rodriguez was under a U.S. sanction, but she ended up in Trinidad. So according to certain laws, any country that affiliates with any country or anyone under sanction from the U.S., they are breaking a U.S. law. I want to let you understand that. It is a strong action taken in order to make people obey a law or rule or a punishment given when they do not obey. All right. The headline for that is, what is a sanction? So you all heard what is a sanction. Now listen to this. Maduro in Venezuela is under U.S. sanction. Dulce Rodriguez is under U.S. sanction. Trinidad and Tobago associated themselves with the Vice President of Venezuela while she is under a U.S. sanction. What did Trinidad and Tobago did? We broke a law. So I just want to let you understand what sanction is. Now, listen to this. How does this sanction affect Trinidad and Tobago in the event that the U.S. decide to place a sanction on Trinidad and Tobago? So here's where the bacchanal start now. Remember, there was a minister in Parliament saying, who the hell is Trump or who the hell is the U.S.? All you remember that? Listen to this. How does this sanction affect Trinidad and Tobago in the event the U.S. decide to place a sanction on Trinidad? Number one, effects of a sanction, listen to this. A, economic downturn. B, food, material, pharmaceuticals, supplies, import and export. C, stock market investment. Now viewers, Trinidad and Tobago exports to the U.S. We import stuff, food stuff, medicals, pharmacies, pharmaceuticals, and supply from the U.S. Some of them even invest in stock market in the US. We have citizens of Trinidad and Tobago who holds a US visa. So if the US decides to place sanctions on Trinidad and Tobago, we are going down a dark, dark hole. I am not scaring you. I am educating you on what is a sanction and the effects of a sanction in case the US decides to sanction Trinidad and Tobago for breaking a law that they placed on Venezuela. I'm educating you a little bit so you would know a little bit of the rights of a sanction. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Said.
Go right ahead.
About this marijuana, I know you feel good about getting it passed, but there's a lot of them went to school, graduating marijuana, went to university, and get their doctorate in cocaine. And after using it, you know where they're like dog all about in front of my house, running up and down.
Thank you, my friend. You see, that was their choice, not mine. Mine is to get it legalized. You know why? To kill the importation of marijuana into Trinidad and Tobago. As long as it is illegal, you will have to have a license to bring in marijuana. Let me tell you something. I know what I'm doing. You see them trees there? That's experimental trees. That is experimental trees. So don't tell yourself, I didn't know what you're doing. When I got the 6 legislations from September to December pass, a lot of them say, oh, you can't get this, you can't get that, you can't get it. Fast as I get it passed, I'm showing all where the AG passing it. Just a couple days back, something last week, a guy say, oh, Saeed, you can't get the AG them to find out, to talk about amalgamated, and you know the price. Boom, shot, Fire Friday, where you get? You get it out of the horse's mouth. So I just bring my facts to you, and I lay it on the table. Caller, good night. Hello? He there? He gone? So viewers, I am encouraging you to plant a seed into Real Talk. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. A lady had a stroke, she planted a seed and her body was completely healed. I will try to get her number and get her on air Tuesday night. She said, Saeed, God have been good to me. And she continued giving. She continued giving. So if planting a seed for her got her body healed and she trusted in God, God is good. To my Muslim brothers and sisters out there who are fasting, may Allah give you the health and the strength to carry about your daily chores and the strength to continue your fast. Viewers, plant a seed. You have a call on the line? Caller, good night.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Alaikum salam.
Here what I want to find out, right? You're allowed 4 trees, right?
Yes.
Per house. 30 grams per person, right?
I know where you're coming with.
So when them 4, a tree just give you a pound.
All right.
When you 4 trees start up button, you get about 4 pounds. We're going
All right, I understand what you're saying, and thank you for calling in and making the comments. Now, that is why those 3 trees there, I said it was an experiment. When those 4 trees bear and dry and press, I would know an average weight per tree. So when I asked the AG of Trinidad and Tobago, let us revise the marijuana legislations and give an average amount of how much a household would have. Don't you think I will get it passed? Don't you think I'll get it passed? Because we're trying to kill the importation of illegal marijuana. You see, when you're in this business, you have to have common sense. And you have to have book sense also. So I have a little bit of both balancing. Hence the reason why I could be on my set and educate you all. Viewers, we have about 5 minutes left. We have a call. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
I just want to point out something, how low and nasty they think about the sanitation workers and the garbage collectors and the people who sweep the road. Today, the government offer 1% raise to them. 1%. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, my friend. Tonight was a mash-up Monday. COVID-19 recovery team. I should resign and go home. They're quite telling all you. When businesses start to open back in Trinidad on a step-by-step phase, let me tell you something. Things will come back to normal. You don't need 20 persons to tell you that. That's showing me that you cannot do nothing. It's showing me that. I ain't bashing, you know. I'm telling you as it is. Because if you know, before we shut down Trinidad or stay-at-home policy come into effect, Trinidad and Tobago was running. We had the power, but we was running. People was working. They was getting their salary weekly, fortnightly, and monthly. Now that we stay at home because of COVID-19, you hire a team to tell you how. Give a solution to steer Trinidad and Tobago. Now on your page, Ministry of Communication page, you're asking the public now to submit solutions. So your team would rock back, collecting a large salary at the end of the month and review the applications that were submitted. And then you would know how to guide Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you something. Figure it out on all yourself. And if you cannot do it, 3391670. It's that simple. And I could tell you on television, when businesses start opening back on a step-by-step step-by-step phase, you don't need COVID-19 recovery team. But you know what? We have big dollars to spend. So we're going to hire 20 people to tell me what to do. Why don't you come and give me the salary that you're giving those 20 people? And I will show you how to open back Trinidad and Tobago on a step-by-step phase. About that 2 weeks now, I said, I'll give my little 2 million and I'll go and feed the poor. You see with me, when the right hand do something, the left hand wouldn't know. And long ago people, they had a method of thinking like that. Son, when the right hand do something, don't let the left hand know. Don't let the left hand know. So viewers, tonight, being Monday, the 4th, today's the 4th, Monday the 4th of May 2020. I have educated you all on what a sanction is and how it will affect Trinidad and Tobago if we would be sanctioned. Because of our leaders breaking our law that the U.S. placed a sanction on Venezuela. But you know what? If we come under sanction, well, let them come and lock up who they have to lock up. Take what I tell you earlier. We might suffer for a month or two. But we go recover. Take what I tell you. Viewers, about 10 seconds left on our show tonight. I encourage you, plant a seed on Real Talk Drive. Just put back up the pictures what we did over the weekend. The grocery hampers, the market bag, the chicken. Each family that we went out to received a grocery bag, a bag of market, and a chicken. We did 50 on Sunday, 50 grocery bag, 50 market bag, and 50 chicken. We did it. So those of you who contributed, this is what we did. So those of you who want to contribute, continue. Call me 339-1670 or 238-6716. Make a pledge, make a contribution to the businessman. If you want to donate $4,000 or $5,000, that will be so good. Now that you all see what we are actually doing and we are outstanding, we're different from the rest. You're not getting dry goods, but you're getting to carry to cook. You're getting to carry to cook. And you're getting a chicken. So if you make a little dal and rice and dashing bush, you have a little chicken sauce. Viewers, we are out of time for tonight. Nevertheless, illa anta ba illa ze'irina kali'ina saba'ullah. Think about your Lord and the favors he have given unto you. Viewers, be safe and enjoy the night until we meet again. Good night.